So this might be a shorter one, but I keep hearing in my head something about honoring yourself in this time. I think that you've got things on the way right now, and you're kind of in this place where you're shifting from being inactive or less active, shifting from that hermit phase, that safe phase, that deep reflective phase. It's something about bringing the reflection with you, but you're still transitioning into the actionable phase. And things are coming in rapidly. And as you're figuring out this transition, sometimes you can kind of feel like you're waiting, feel you kind of feel like you're sitting on your hands and you don't really know what to do because your soul already knows that what is coming is already yours. It's like the work is already done and you're being congratulated for that. And being someone who constantly feels like they have to be in that active state, operating out of the masculine in order to feel validated and in order to feel like you're actually being productive and doing something with your life. It's really difficult to be in this waiting phase and you're really just like, what am I supposed to be doing? Because the energy of this is that it's already done. And it's kind of like it's nothing else that you can do. So if this is resonating with you, what I keep hearing is like honoring yourself. And when I hear honor, it's kind of like having deep respect for yourself, but it also gives the way that I'm hearing it is gives a celebrate. I can't even say the word celebratory vibe. So it's like maybe even tap into doing things that make you physically feel like it's already done. Like your soul knows, and your brain is somewhere in the middle. And then it's like your body is just still wanting something to do. And what you can do is actually step into celebration mode. Step into the mode of celebrating who you are, how far you've come, all of the work that it took to get up until this point, and actually receiving your desires because it's already yours. It's about taking that deep reflection and using this time to action out of all of that deep reflection that you've done, all out of everything that you've learned about yourself, and use that to really build up your power. This and also messages that I've said before that tie in with this in a sense, it's all about the filtering of what you can take with you and what you can. And a part of that is learning where to cap off where your energy is no longer needed. And this really is that celebration time, that time to do things that make you feel really good and to celebrate the fact that these desires are already yours. It's about regaining your power, calling back your energy before you step into the actionable phase of what God is instructing you to do. You don't feel instructed right now. You don't feel pulled to do certain things. And right now is like it's an open space for you to really figure out how you want to move forward in more joyous ways within your life. Once you step into this new chapter of yourself, you want to create space for more love, and joy in your life. You want to go forward with the intention of living a more joyous life. This new chapter needs to be a more a more joyous life, and the joy without the desires. Like, this is your time to really honor yourself by bringing that joy in now. And honestly, that this is something that I need to hear as well, because sometimes I'm literally sitting there and I feel like it's a stage where it's like a twiddle my fingers stage. It's like a stage where I literally feel like I'm like this. I'm like, why aren't I being called to do anything? Obviously, other than YouTube, but with these, this is like the first new thing where I feel like I'm actually challenging myself, and it feels like I'm actually doing something and creating something and putting it out there. But everything else in my life feels like nothing has landed yet. Just feels like nothing has stuck, but I already, deep in my heart and soul, I feel like it's already mine. I feel like I already have everything that I need, and I feel like I've already received my desires. I feel like it's here, but it's that impatient phase where you're just like, but when? I know it's for me, but when? So what do I do? Can I speed up the process? The answer is no. It's already coming in fast. Can I do something to make the process more joyous? And this is where this message lies. In a sense, in a nutshell, really, this message is centered around you and celebration, and how you can really go back into finding the little joys and things, being or bringing more presence within your being. You've done all of the work up here and you've done it all energetically, but now it's time. It's kind of like what I'm seeing is like a fishing line or fishing rod, whatever you want to call it. And you've already casted it out and you've hooked the big fish. And now, in order to slowly reel in that fish that is already on the line, it's already yours. In order to reel that in so that you can physically hold it and physically touch it, you have to not only congratulate yourself for hooking it, but you have to bring more joy into your life. That reel is the joy. The more joy you bring in, it's just going to bring in that fish. You've already hooked it. It's already there. It doesn't matter what you do. And knowing that it's already there and that it's already yours, you can relax into the knowing that, like, nothing, like, you are not being called to do anything hard right now. You're not being called to do anything hard. You might be soon, once the actionable phase starts, you might soon be called to do things that are uncomfortable, but right now you are comfortable and you have the peace. So use that time, use that space, tap into things that bring you joy. If you're like myself and you've been doing nothing but surviving for a very long time, joy is not something that just it makes sense to me. I actually had to figure that shit out again, because I am a whole new person on the other side of all of my, trials, tribulations, my traumas, my challenges, because I have rebuilt the person that I am. And because my life has shaped me into a whole new character, I have to figure out what joy is again. And this is your space to do that. This is my space, and this is your space to do that. So if you're someone like me who doesn't even understand what brings you joy anymore, try something new. Try something new. And I know sometimes, it can be a bit, you can get a bit anxious when it comes to trying new things. and you don't want to feel like it's a waste of your time. I get it, trust me, but at the same but at the same time, you're just going to end up in this same situation as you started with. If you try it and you don't like it, you try something else. If you don't like it, you're still in the same pondering stage, and there's nothing wrong with figuring yourself out. That's self discovery, and it's a beautiful venture. So, yeah, I will leave that there. Start honoring yourself, start celebrating yourself. Know that you've already hooked the big fish, and reel it in with bringing in more joy and passion into your life. I hope this has helped someone. I hope it's made sense. If you've made it this far, give me a purple heart in the comments. I'd love to see it. And or just leave me a comment to let me know that you've watched and if it resonates or not. And yeah, to the next one. Love you.